Good evening and welcome to Smash Cut. Technical issues and all. The long-form improv show in 2 acts using the tabletop role-playing game Fiasco. I am DMF Saint and I will be your Sherpa this evening. You, the audience, will decide on various plot twists for us, and as always, I am joined by the Nat 20 Shenanigang.
Potatoes.
Petting zoo.
Quads. Eggs.
That's my safe word.
Eggs.
Tonight's episode is the first in an episodic series that we are creating and starting here on Nat 20. Now that it is officially home here, we're calling this Faces and Names for everybody who is a first-time listener, viewer, long-time caller. Long-time listener. You get what I'm saying. Let's go around the horn and introduce ourselves, starting with Joe.
Hello, my name is Joe. You can find me at, I'm stealing it at Ashen Rabbit. Ashen _
No, look, it's already fixed. Calm down.
Damn. I mean, that's a pretty nice handle too, so you should go check that one out. But I am now back on the internet, on Twitter, at Nation of Joe TTV. Yeah, I am a theatrical as person, I guess. And this is like my heroin that Saint likes to give me every once in a while so I can do my improv performing juices and everything like that. I need it sometimes. So I'm really happy to be here. I'm back on Smash Cuts.
Yay.
The cuts of the smash.
Yeah. Hey everyone, I'm Tyrant. You can find me everywhere at Dr. Tyrant. I am a GM, player, host, and staff member over at TPK Roleplay, and I have been coming and doing Smash Cut over here, and we'll be playing tomorrow in Ash's Tides of Retribution one shot, which I'm sure will be talked about at some point.
Yes.
So I'm trying to get a little more involved with the Nat 20 community, and my light just fell over, so I'm gonna have to fix that. But yeah, I'm glad to be here. Love the improv and love Smash Cut.
Hello. Hi. I'm Ash. I go by Ashen Rabbit here on Twitch and Twitter. You can typically find me here on Nat 20 playing silly stuff via Smash Cut, like right now. Playing D&D via Morningstar and Co. Incorporated, or in the upcoming second half of our Tomb of Horrors run through, which I'm really excited for. Or occasionally, as a first time kind of thing, running a one shot tomorrow. Come hang out. I'm very nervous, but it's gonna be fun.
So excited.
It's gonna be interesting. I've purposefully said not much else other than you guys are invited to a beach party to watch a shark hunting tournament. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, it's gonna be good, and I'm really excited for this because Smash Cut is really fun.
And I am DMF Saint, a variety streamer at twitch.tv/DMF Saint, also the founder of Nat 20, and of course the host of Smash Cut. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at DMF Saint. You can find us on Twitch, Twitter, and everything else at Nat20 Tabletop. And now, I'm sorry, we use a modified version of tabletop role-playing game Fiasco to facilitate telling our story. We use the first edition, but there is a revised edition that is available. That was just released. You can pick it up. Just was released the new version on Drive-Thru RPG. So you can pick it up there or at your local friendly brick and mortar game store. And now, without further ado, tonight's improv. Tonight's improv in 2 acts is The Manna Hotel by Dave Puckett. The Manna Hotel is 3 miles north of Manna, Kansas. Population 1,200. Manna Hotel is a 20-room motor lodge with its own in-ground swimming pool, now unused. The hotel burned down and was rebuilt in the 50s. Wood paneling and window unit air conditioners were installed in the 70s, and it looks like that's the last maintenance anyone's done to the place. Business has been slow ever since they moved the Interstate, so 10 of the rooms are closed all the time now. The other 10 rooms are rented and cleaned by a manager who lives on the premises. Our show starts with the players.
Oh my god, I'm at it!
Yeah, fuck.
Good evening.
Words.
It never works. Establishing the relationships between each other, the needs we are trying to fulfill, and the objects and locations that are important to us by using dice and lists from the playset. We've all done that during the pre-show, and now it's time for you to meet the characters. So my name's Billy.
Hey, Billy.
Hey, Billy.
Sounds familiar. Except yeah. Well, I kind of grew up in this town. Sean and I both lived here all our lives with high school together. Spend my days just, rolling around in Sean's truck, being bored. Small town life, there's not much to do. I got some questions for Winnie though, because there's some unresolved business between us that I definitely think I need to get some answers for. So, Sean, do you wanna say something?
Yes. Good evening. Sean Marston, Esquire.
Hi, Sean.
Hi, Sean.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. It's a pleasure to be here with you all. I would like to begin for everyone. What makes a man a man? Is it his words? Is his actions? Very few can tell. What we are about to experience is something of a mystery. But there is one thing that isn't a mystery. Billy is the tightest MFer I have ever met in my life. Parties hard, but also works hard. Donates to his local charities often. What a bro. What a bro. Love Billy. I needed that on the record, Billy. I needed that on the record.
Yeah,
I am I'm happy to be back in Manna after being away for a very long time, and looking to represent some clients, see if any work can come my way, and see what this small town life can offer a big time lawyer like myself now.
Well, thank you very much there, Sean. Hi, everybody. My name is Cody. I'm a local handyman around town. I like to spend my free time, down by the strip club and the local drinking establishments, right? And one night I went and I met this new girl, Winnie, and we got drunk. Some shit happened, and because of that, I had to go and talk to Sean, and so Sean is now my legal representation. And I just want to get back what's rightfully mine. Winnie.
Well, thanks, Cody. I appreciate it. Hey, I'm Winnie. I'm not from here, but I live here now. Sorry, Cody. I mean, I feel like it's mine. Though I don't know. We could talk about that sometime. But yeah, I'm not from Manna. I'm new here. Kind of still establishing myself. But I do have new friends in Cody, I guess, and Billy too. We're next door neighbors, see each other in the morning before heading out. And I don't know many other people, but doing my best to put down roots.
Now that you've met all of us, and we've all just learned some things about ourselves, you, the viewers, will get to decide 2 plot twists for us. during the intermission that we'll have to deal with. If you have ideas, suggestions, or feedback for someone during the show, make sure to tag the player in Twitch chat so they'll see it. And we've randomly determined who goes first by seeing who had the biggest Garbage Pail Kids collection when they were originally out. Since I'm the only one in the cast that was old enough to do that, I get to go first. So sit back, relax, and we hope you enjoy Smash Cut Faces and Names Episode 1. First scene that I would like to do is with me, Cody, and Sean. Me and Cody are sitting in Sean's office. The camera fades in to an over-the-shoulder shot between Billy and Cody to the desk of Sean, who was just kind of sitting there looking back and forth between us. And then the camera switches angles to the two of us, and Billy's kind of like slumped down in his chair a little bit and like kind of looking down at the ground and not really paying attention. Cody's, probably looking like Cody does, like you saw in the introduction. And Billy turns to Cody and says, "Look, I just don't know why you did it. That's all I'm saying."
Hold on 1 sec. Hey, Sean, those pants on your desk, can I just take one of those, or do I gotta like sign up for your services or something?
It's not part of the services, but there will be an itemized bill at the end of anything should you retain my services. But they're quite inexpensive, like 25 cents.
25. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Wait, I'm sorry. What was your question there, Billy?
I said I just don't understand why you did it.
Why I did it? Why are you looking at me? Why do you assume I did it?
Just saying, I hear things, and those things say that you're the one who's responsible. That's it.
Who are you asking though? You asking Shonda down at the strip club, because she runs her mouth, all right, and I run my mouth a little bit, but you can't trust what people say in confidence at the strip club. It's a lot of bull.
Smash cut to Cody finding this Shonda lady and pulling her aside and just having a deep conversation with her, paying her for her time.
How are your kids? How are you doing? I'm doing great.
Oh, lovely. Now tell me about your problems.
Look, I don't go to those kind of places. I went once and it wasn't for me. So I don't know what you're talking about. So I was not talking to Shonda.
Listen, I did not do what you think I did.
So I can't get anywhere with him, Sean.
Also, who are you to accuse me? Maybe it was you.
How is that even possible?
I mean, he does have a strong counter argument. It could be you. What is your rebuttal?
I wasn't even at the zoo that day.
Objection.
What?
That's correct. He had an alibi. We were having lunch at Red Robin together.
Did you just object to your own argument?
Sustained, yes. So no, there's no possible way he could have done it. Or could you have?
Oh my god.
Maybe if he had an accomplice. Smash cut. Cody looks over to a hidden camera in the room. Bum, 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 plays over the top and looks back.
Mm-hmm. Yes. What a plot twist. That would complicate things.
Objection? Is that how we're doing this? Listen, what if he had an accomplice?
Overruled. You're right. What if you had an accomplice?
Well, who would have been my accomplice? It would have had to been someone new, someone that none of you would know. Someone that no one would suspect. Probably a quieter person.
I know exactly who it is.
How?
You just narrowed it down. When you get up on the stand, you've got to be better than this. You have basically narrowed down the search results to a single person. Being a small town, we know everybody. Being a small town, we know who is loud and whom is quietest. Therefore, it will only leave one person, and that one person is the person that we don't know. So as soon as we don't find that person, as soon as we find the person that we don't know, we'll have it in the bag. Perfect.
Smash cut to
Oh, damn it.
sorry. Smash cut to
Go
Billy and Sean in Sean's truck, and Sean is driving, and like this is his all the time speak, like even when he's not in his professional capacity, and Billy just kind of sitting there staring at the road ahead and nodding, while Sean is incessantly talking about everything and everything like this, basically to himself.
Smash cut edition to fill that out a little bit. Sean was not always like this. In high school, he was a pretty chill dude. He went to college, and he came back like this.
That tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Look. I did not get that fancy law degree from the University of Arizona online for law.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
By sitting around and doing nothing. I am an active participant in the law. I'm aware of the law, including in small towns like these. What we're referring to here is a Kansas statute 32-115-7. And I gotta tell you, could be in real big trouble for this. I can't say for how long. I can't say what a judge might do. But by God, that judge could throw a book at you. And you're lucky because like our ordinances only go up like literally that's like the last ordinance in that book. It's not a very thick book. So like when they throw the book at you, it's probably not going to hurt a lot. But you know, the 25 to life probably will hurt after that. So, you know, just think about your choices. You had motive. You don't have an alibi. You have the tools. You have the know-all, the wherewithal. And you have the barbasol, which is a very important tool in any caper and or heist. This is going to be a tough one.
I'm sorry.
But,
are you saying you think he did it?
I'm not saying either way. I'm saying it looks bad for him.
Okay.
All right, listen. Cody reaches up onto the desk and grabs a mint, pops it in his mouth.
I'm going to take a little note about that. Just 1 minute, 3.
All right.
Okay, yes, continue.
Mm-hmm. All right, listen. Let's just start from the beginning, all right? I went to the zoo with Winnie.
I fucking knew it.
I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. So that just must be who that is. Why? Oh my goodness. Of course.
I think we've seen it right there.
I'm comfortable with that. Next up is Sean.
Let's go a little into the past. just slightly, ever so slightly into the past. Getting my truck serviced at the only maintenance building location. It is a central hub for any sort of maintenance that you can think of. It's strangely a well-organized place for maintenance. It is like a corporate office with a maintenance budgeting department, maintenance IT department, maintenance everything. And so everybody that has any sort of part of maintenance is in this building. It's actually like one of the tallest buildings in the city. And Sean is making his way in the sort of lower levels, since that is where the maintenance garage part is. But as he's waiting, he's looking around for some office space with Billy. As Sean is looking for some sort of place to set up shop in Manna, at some point, when the conversation dictates it, we are going to find out how Cody found out that Sean was a lawyer. So we enter this giant building. We just have the view of the building, sort of saxophone music playing as we zoom in on one of the tall windows. And inside is a empty room, unfurnished, still kind of under construction, with a for lease sign on the door as Billy and Sean enter.
Do you think this one's going to work?
Good orientation to see downtown. That is downtown, right?
Yeah, that's downtown.
Okay,
it's roomy enough too, right? It feels like a nice space, you know?
I think there's a good enough chance for me to feng shui this in a way that won't mess up my feelings, because that's how I work on cases. It's mostly through feelings and intuitions and things. So I have to make sure that everything's set up just right. Here would be the desk. There would be where I keep my mints, mid-tier, not too expensive, not too cheap.
Sure.
Chair, couch, small coffee table, coasters.
Clearly.
We're not animals.
No.
Anymore. I rest my case. Yeah, I think this might do it. How much did you say it was?
It's on the pricier side of things. It's prime location in this building. The view of downtown is very sought after by pretty much everyone that's seen the place.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, I have a couple offers on the table, or that are about to be on the table at least, pretty soon, I expect. So, this is in high demand. So, rent is about $10,000 a month.
Is that all?
Yeah.
That's it. Wow.
As Sean looks away from Billy kind of like rubs his brow a little bit and like kind of rubs some sweat off. He's clearly a little nervous about this whole process. Possibly his first time ever doing it.
Well, that's... I can tell you, they go for much higher in places like, the Big Apple and all of those areas. This is it's doable. I think I can do it. Yes. Yes. You know what? Put me down.
Oh, okay. So
Give me
you're
the paperwork. I'll sign it. We'll do it. That'll be great. It'll be great.
all right. Great. Yeah. Billy is visibly shocked and doesn't quite know what to do next because he really threw out a very high number and was not expecting Sean to say yes to it.
Is that including utilities too?
You know what? I think we can work something out with that. Yeah, I think. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, I think that's what the owner of the building had said. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Great. I will get the paperwork filled out. This is a business. This is zoned for business, so I am gonna need to see your licenses and the permits and everything for you to operate within the city. It's just standard procedure. I really have to make sure. We had a guy on the 4th floor that rented out an office building, and he was just he turned it into a commune, and the smell from the room and the surprising amount of people that were living there really started to bother the neighbors. So we would like to be safe now.
You will not hear a peep from me, and I'm kind of a lone wolf when it comes to my practice here. So there will only be one name on that door, and he'll walk over to the door, open it up, and kind of grab the for lease sign to tear it down, and plastered right here in the finest gold or white ink. What do you think? You know what? I'll decide the ink later. It'll just be Sean Marson, Esquire.
Listen, can I give you a little hint?
A hint? Yeah. I mean,
yeah. Maybe maybe keep some butterscotch in the drawer too. Not everybody likes mint.
Butterscotch. I'll have to do some cost-benefit analysis of all of the butterscotches. Any local favorites I can think of?
I don't think you can go wrong with Werther's Original. Hashtag not
kind of like
sponsored.
Werther's sequel better, but I'll take a look at the original.
From the bathroom, you hear a whoosh and a door open. No, you gotta get grandma's. Grandma's up in the old country store. Hi, my name's Cody. You buying this place?
Billy?
Oh no, I'm not a vagrant or anything. I was fixing the plumbing. I'm a maintenance person here in the building.
Billy?
Yeah.
This place comes with a bathroom?
I feel like that should end the scene right there on that question. Right there.
Very good.
Mr. Tyrant.
Oh boy. All right. In true confusing timeline fashion, we are going to plow straight ahead.
Yep.
Right off the end of the first scene. All right, boys. Let me clue you in on the situation here. I'm going to tell you a little story. All right. And so the scene is going to be between Cody and Winnie, but in true storytelling fashion of Cody telling the story to Billy and Sean.
Got it.
Cool. So listen, I got off work, right? And I went to the strip club for a little while because, I needed to talk to Shonda. And then I went over to the Flapjack, the premier pub here. And I was drinking. I was at the bar drinking, and this chick sidles up next to me, and we start talking, and we have a few drinks here and there, And eventually we just started talking about this idea and yada yada. And I think we can jump into the scene there.
Perfect.
Winnie, I like you. I like you, Winnie. You said you just got here in town?
Mm-hmm. Super new.
Super, just brand new, brand new. You've never been here before or anything?
Nope, never been to Kansas, and I'm here now.
Never been to Kansas?
Nope.
I can't believe that. You seem to fit just right in.
I'm from Oregon.
From you're from Oregon up there. Okay. Well, you know what? I think do you have petting zoos in Oregon?
Do I have petting zoos in Oregon? Of course.
Okay, but do you have miniature zoos in Oregon?
You just said okay. I see what you're talking about, Cody. I'm digging it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need to explore this immediately.
Bartender, hey, Thomas,
Hey.
3 more for the road, please.
Kind of looks at Winnie a little bit. Coming right up.
Road trip.
Make it 4.
Road trip. Woo!
All right, boys. Now, this is when the story gets a little kind of off the rails, right? So we hop into Winnie's car, right? And I tell, because she's less drunk than I am. I'm responsible. I don't drink and drive. We hop into her car and we drive on over to the zoo, the miniature zoo. Sir, this is a Wendy's. And we get out, and it's fucking 1 a.m. The zoo's closed, right? But that Winnie, she would not take no for an answer diving back in. Winnie, I said that this was a good idea. However, I don't know how to get through those chains there.
You just climb over the fence.
Climb over the fence.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
The camera pans slightly to the electrical transformers that are like outside the gate in another gated thing, and the only thing you can hear in the night air is the like hum of very high voltage electricity.
I don't. You see, the zoo is owned by the local power station. Okay.
Really?
Yeah, it's a really weird kind of combination they got going. It's called Thunderbird Industries.
Cool.
And it's a pretty cool name, and but they got the whole thing going, and I'm like pretty sure that fence would kill us if we tried to climb it.
No, I don't want nope. Okay.
But you got a bobby pin for me?
A bobby pin? Yeah, hang on.
Okay, because I don't keep those on me, but like if you got one.
Yeah, bud, 1 sec. Hang on. This work?
Yeah, that should work.
Sweet. Awesome.
All right, boys, and this is. Oh wait, that's not my voice. All right, boys, and this is where the this is where the first crime. Oh wait, I shouldn't have said that, should I? Well, we're in confidence here. This is where the first crime happened.
Billy is just looking at you like, did I just win the case? Didn't say that. Just like that's how he's looking at you.
This is where the B&E happened, right? Okay. I did pick that lock. chain fell, and the door opened. So we got inside, right? Okay, and we're walking around the zoo. You know, we're doing a little drunken swagger walk, right? And I'm over here looking at an 800-pound black bear, right? And all of a sudden, I hear Winnie yelp. Dive back in. Oh my God, Winnie, what's going on?
Badger's here.
Yeah, a badge is not common in Oregon.
Keeps a badger in a zoo. This is a great cat. I want to pet it. I want to pet it. I want to pet it so bad.
You want to pet the badger?
Yeah. Yeah, I want to pet the badger.
The badger's like kind of coming up to the close to the fence, and it's just like looking, and it's got like those giant eyes, and they're just kind of like glowing and sparkling, and it's just like and it like leans over on its belly, like touch me.
Look, Cody. The nameplate says his name is Travis. He has a human name.
Okay.
I love him.
You can pet the badger, but just do it quickly, all right?
I love him. He's gonna be my new best friend. Travis the badger. I love him so much.
So
He's
she
so
pets,
cute.
she pets the badger, right? And the craziest thing happens. She pulls the badger out of its pen, right? The badger's all for it. The badger's like, yeah, pet me, you know, all that good shit. But then she hands the badger to me, and the badger claws at my neck and bites my grandfather's key that was on around my neck, and bit it and swallowed it. Just swallowed it whole. And then Winnie took the badger back and bolted without a word. So yes, I may have broken and entered, right? But I didn't steal the badger.
He just admitted to being a part of the crime.
But was he?
Oh my God.
Exactly. Scene.
Oh my God.
Chad, I'd just like to remind you, if you look at the screen, that zoo is very tiny.
There's a bear there and a badger.
And the bear weighs 800 pounds.
The zoo was mostly for the bear.
So the badger just kept him company.
Yeah, they're buddies.
Anyway, Whitney, it's your scene.
Okay.
You see, it was a miniature bear. A miniature.
800-pound mini bear.
It was just a real fat miniature bear.
Oh, God.
An absolute unit of a bear. I'm gonna have this scene between Winnie and Billy.
Okay.
Where do we live, Billy, as neighbors?
I feel like Billy saved up, like, working, like, maybe construction for a long time and just kind of, like, putting in the hours to save up for a small house that was probably his family's in, like right outside of the main part of town. So, like, still where there's, like, a couple residential areas or residential homes before it gets out to, like, countryside. Because I can tell you from experience, 1,200 people is basically a one-stoplight town.
Okay.
Smash cut. That one stoplight town is corner. Flapjacks, strip club, offices, town hall. That's it.
What's the name of the strip club, by the way? Did you say that?
I'll be honest, I thought the name of the strip club was Flapjacks. And I'm kind of picturing that they're like one and the same. They're separate businesses, but if you go inside either one, there's a door leading to the other.
It was founded by Cornelius Flapjack, and that's why, you know. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, this is Winnie's daily routine. She's recently moved into town right next door to Billy in a small, like 2-bedroom, 1-bath home, and always gets up in the morning, goes and checks her mail, checks on the plants outside in her front yard, waters anything that needs appropriate amount of water, and then she does yoga out in her front yard. She's got like a white picket fence surrounding the like exterior of her property, so she feels safe and comfortable there. But she'll bring out her little yoga mat. She's got a little table right next to her yoga mat where she keeps her like chai latte and her cell phone playing meditation music that allows her to kind of get in the zone. And this is typically when the sun is still kind of rising in the sky, and Billy's on his way out to work. And they always see each other right in the morning, just as he's leaving. Hey, Billy. Good morning.
Doing yoga again, huh?
Every day.
How can you do yoga first of all, how are you up this early? Second of all, how are you this active? Third of all, yoga. Fourth of all, how are you up this early?
I mean, it's not that early. Brain's still on West Coast time, so it's a lot earlier there. It's like sleeping in on a weekend over here. This is nice.
So, I heard you come home last night. You were not quiet.
Yeah, sorry. I decided to go to the local watering hole and get to know some of the patrons out there, and I've been known to get a little slosh sometimes.
Out of curiosity, which watering hole?
What do you mean?
Well, there's two.
Oh. Okay.
They're right next to each other.
Oh, then maybe I've been to both. I don't know. It's just Flapjacks, I think.
Yeah, not enough information.
Okay.
Did you see titties?
Down the hall, I thought I did, like through an open door. I wasn't sure exactly what that was, but I'm not here to judge people.
Yeah, I'd stay on that one side.
Smash cut. It was actually just down the hall, and like the door on the men's bathroom is just kind of slightly ajar, and so like Farmer Paul, who is a very large man who wears only overalls and no shirt,
oh god,
was just washing his hands, and she saw a little side boob there.
My god.
Yeah, they need to fix some of their hinges over there on those doors.
Yeah,
they
don't
contained.
they don't keep that place well maintained at all.
But it's nice. It's got a cozy vibe in there, I've got a couple bars that I used to bar hop back in Portland, and became fast friends with everyone there. So I feel like I'm already kind of on my way to finding some friends out here too.
That's it's good. It's good.
You okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Just long, stressful day coming up at work today. That's all.
Right. You do construction, right?
Yeah, I've been doing construction for a while now.
I hear that's a pretty good business to get in. I do marketing for like home builder stuff, so I understand. I just get to work from home on a laptop. So
you do marketing for like selling houses?
Not like I'm not a realtor or anything, but builders that need to promote their homes. It's kind of what I do.
You know, I have been thinking about like a career change.
Yeah?
Yeah, the house took me a long time to save up money for, and I don't think my back's really ever going to be the same again. Cuz it's not easy work.
It's not.
I,
Kudos to you.
yeah, I've been thinking about doing something like, I don't know, maybe instead of building houses, I'll start selling houses or buildings, or I don't know, offices, storefront. I don't know. I don't even know how to get into that kind of thing.
You know, it's all about networking, knowing people. Obviously I work pretty close hand in hand with some realtors and stuff. So if you need some references, I can point you that way.
Yeah, actually, that'd be good. That'd actually be really good. Be nice to explore that option a little bit.
All right. Well, yeah, man. Of course. At any time. When you'll kind of look down at her phone, she's got it sideways, like split screen, showing the music that's currently playing, and then she's got a little clock in the corner. It's going to be about that time. I need to finish this stretch session, and I gotta get in. I've got some people on the East Coast I gotta go hop in a Zoom call with.
I will never understand technology.
It's cool, right?
Yeah, super cool, I guess. Anyway, enjoy your day, I guess.
You too.
Yeah.
Don't hurt your back.
Yeah, it's a little too late for that. Just leave the info for me if you can, like on my doorstep or my mailbox, or I'd slip it under my door. I don't. If you can just get, like, I don't have, like, he pulls out his little flip phone that he has. That's not a smartphone. It's like, I'm not gonna be able to, like, can you just, like, leave it for me or something?
Mm-hmm.
Or you can call me, or you can stop by later. It doesn't matter. You know what?
Sure.
I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go to work. I'm
Okay.
gonna go.
Have a good one.
All right.
Scene, probably.
Yeah, it feels like a scene.
Yeah.
Hey, that comes up to me. What do I want to do? We've gotten so much of everything we established out of the way already.
Mm-hmm. Now it's time to just roll with it.
Sean, I'm curious. How long were you away from town, and how long has it been since you've been back?
College took me 2.5 years.
Congrats.
Boom.
And
College took Billy 6.
I'd say I was back for, at least a week.
Okay. So college did not take Billy 6 years. He didn't go to college. If he would have gone, it would have taken him 6 years. Okay, so you've been back at least a week. We are at Flapjack's, Cody and I.
Which one?
Which side?
At the bar. Because I have already established that I do not go to strip clubs. It's not my thing. And Billy is sitting at the bar with a glass of whiskey. There's no ice. There is no beer or water. It is just a glass of whiskey. It is a rocks glass that has probably more whiskey than the bartender should have poured, but it's his regular drink. And he's just kind of staring down at the bar, swirling the liquid around with Cody sitting next to him. So, Cody, how you been?
You know, I've been fine. Quick clarity. When is this?
Before.
Okay.
Far before.
You know, I've been pretty good. I've just been doing odd jobs here and there. I've been I've been talking to Shonda over at Flapjacks quite a bit.
How is she? I haven't
You
seen
know,
her since graduation.
to be completely honest, she's doing a lot better. She had a rough stint with drugs, and her baby daddy ran out on her, but now she's recovering, and she's providing very well for her family.
That's good.
Yeah. hmm she's actually going to get a management position soon, I think.
Really? That's seriously?
I mean, that's what she tells me. That could just be blowing smoke up my ass. Honestly, it could all be fake. I'm not entirely sure.
I remember her in high school. She couldn't even she didn't pass math class. They kept she was in basic math. She was in like basic math for all 4 years.
Okay, you see, like maybe it's like kind of like me. I wasn't the best in high school either, but the technical jobs, that's where I got good. Maybe it's just like business math that she's good at, and like that the calculus and the algebra
Yeah, maybe.
that she's not so good at.
Yeah, that's possible. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, good for her. She's moving up. She's making a name for herself. And
yeah. Hey, Thomas, can you just like five shots, please? Just a very, very dirty martini, please.
That was over your head.
Yeah. And hey, Thomas, are these beer nuts free?
Yeah.
I know this bartender.
Well, that wasn't a no. So he grabs the beer nuts. So, how about you? How are you doing? Hey. You closed up pretty nice with Mr. Moneybags over there.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
I did. That's actually not why I asked you to come down here, though.
Oh, okay.
I do appreciate you putting the fear into him, though, coming out of that bathroom. That was a good move.
Sure. I'm sure he thought I was a hobo or something.
I mean, yeah, sure. Probably. I mean, with the way you. I mean, no, probably. Listen, that's not why I brought you down here. So I was doing some work for some clients around town. One of them's your grandfather, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't help when I was inside using the facilities. Couldn't help but peek it into grandfather's study. The one that's locked.
You peeked into my grandfather's study that has been locked.
No, the one he normally keeps locked. He was in there.
Oh, right, yeah.
I mean, he closed the door in my face, but.
Mm-hmm. I'm confused. What are you trying to get at?
He's got a real nice collection in there, doesn't he?
I mean, yeah. It's like a family heirloom. The set of marble Russian dolls. Sure.
Close with your grandfather?
I mean, as close as I could probably be without being his son or something.
I mean, if something, I don't know. Would you be the first one that he called if something went wrong, so to speak?
Well, seeing as I am his next of kin, and my parents are dead, my siblings are dead, his wife's dead, whole family's dead. Yeah, probably. Although he does like his caretaker. No, he'd probably call me. Yeah.
Couldn't help but notice that you just work odd job to odd job as well. That's got to be rough, man.
Well, it kind of that's kind of how it works in the blue collar, brown collar industry, service and
Sure.
and stuff like that.
I worked construction for many years. I get it. I understand.
You trying to offer me a job?
Possibly. What kind of work would you be willing to do?
Well, let me just say this: I've been literally nipple high in sewage before, so
what you're
pretty much fucking anything.
So
But
you're saying you're not afraid to get dirty?
no. In fact, one time a horse shat on me.
Yeah.
While I was
That's not what I'm talking about.
I deal with a lot of poop, which is not ideal.
Also, not what I'm talking about. Listen, how would you like to dramatically improve your financial situation?
Well, it'd be great.
I got an idea.
Okay, I'm listening. Thank you, Thomas.
It's kind of a crazy idea, but I think we can pull it off. Do you want to have a little bit of fun? Make some money in the process?
Yeah. I mean, could be just like Cabo 97, right?
Yeah, something like that. Nice callback.
All right.
So first, we're gonna need a badger. Scene.
Oh my god.
It's like Cabo 97. Wait, no, 86.
Wait, Sean. What the fuck is he doing right now?
Is it like your office placard or something?
It's my degree.
That's adorable.
Did you actually get your degree to hang up? Or did you just print up a fake one?
It's... Do you want to see?
I
It's
do.
University of Phoenix.
Yep,
Oh
that's
my god.
100%.
It's amazing.
Yeah, this position is good. Yep.
Hey, you know what? He's paying $10,000 a month for that building. He can't afford a frame.
No.
It's
No.
probably
Yep.
it's probably literally taped to the wall.
It's just the PDF of his degree that was emailed to him after graduation.
With the ink smears and everything. Like
God.
it's all like the red and yellows are all
Oh my
mixed
God.
together, and yeah.
Oh my god.
I think I'm fancy enough to afford tape. I chewed some gum and I just kind of stuck it in the back. And I guess I'm not getting my security deposit back. This scene is going to be a little different. And Sean is going to, this is going to be after the original consultation. And this is also going to take place at Flapjack's. Almost simultaneously, while the other scene was happening, but on the other side.
Wait, Sean was at the strip club?
Sean was at the strip club while you two, unless that timeline was weird.
No.
Yeah. So our
No,
conversation.
that works. That checks.
Okay.
So scratch what I actually said. This works better actually. This isn't after the consultation. This is before the consultation. This is while you guys were meeting. This is actually then pretty much around when Sean was getting into town. And Sean needs to have a conversation with Shauna.
With Shonda?
Shonda. Yeah, sorry, not Shauna. Shonda.
Hey.
Hey.
Happy to play the female roles, no problem. I'm gonna stick with that accent. Fuck it.
I mean, it tracks. Russian girl, small Kansas town stripper. Russian makes sense.
So this is like bags are still in the truck, rolled into town, stops by for a nightcap before finding his way to a local, I don't know, hopefully there's some sort of hotel or something like that around the area.
Yeah, the Manna Hotel.
Maybe. Oh, hey. Tying it in. So yes, he's gonna stop in and order a quick beverage, and as luck would have it, Shonda is working the bar.
I'm sorry, sweetie. You'll have to excuse me. Oh my goodness. Is that Sean?
I'm
Is
sorry,
that
are you talking to me? Do I know you?
Do you really not remember me, Sean? We went to high school together.
Don't know if it's ringing a bell. We went to high school. Did we take any classes together?
I mean, we took PE together. We sat on the opposite side of the cafeteria. I always admired you from afar, Sean.
Shonda with the Russian accent.
Yes, the
How could I
exchange
forget?
student that never left. I loved it here so much.
That's right. Yes. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah. Wow. What a throwback.
Time sure flies. Huh.
Yeah. How are things? What's going on with you?
You know, didn't do so well in school, but not in school anymore. So I started working here originally over at the bar, not so much over on this side of Flapjacks, but the other side. And they needed some help. And eventually I needed to, manage the girls on this side. And I'm now management over here.
Wow.
So just doing my best.
That's fantastic. Management. Wow.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, how about you?
Well, I don't really mean to brag or anything, but I guess I did finish school myself. Yeah, it was just some online classes, some things here and there.
Okay.
And,
Smash cut to him, Sean throwing himself a graduation party with no one attending, but being very happy. Balloons, like cake.
No, that's too real, man. That's too.
In these times,
Wow.
I mean, yeah, no, it was great. We had a rager to celebrate me getting out of there, getting out of that place. Me and my homies, which if you were paying attention in that, you would notice it's just like, for some reason, 4 different goldfish bowls, not even like a tank with all of them together. They're 4 separate goldfish bowls.
Wow.
But
Okay.
but yeah, so things are good. Things are going good. I actually came back because I'm looking for a place to kind of settle down, settle in, maybe establish myself back in town here. And hey, yeah, you went to high school with us. That means you remember Billy, right?
Of course I know Billy.
Yeah, like, oh my gosh, Billy, man, I haven't talked to him in ages. I wonder what he's doing right now at this instant.
At this very moment, probably working. What time is it? Middle of the day he work.
Yeah,
But
it's fairly early.
he'll come in and, head over to the other side of Flapjacks where as you know, we do sell the Flapjacks. So he'll come in and get his lunch. Maybe grab a drink and get to talking, relax before he has to go back, kind of loosen up. He works in construction, so he needs to keep limber and loose.
You have so many details about Billy and what he does on a daily basis in his life.
I am management. I need to keep track of things.
That's true. That's actually very good customer assessment skills, knowing their needs, knowing their next moves and stuff like that. That makes sense. So what am I thinking? What am I going to order next?
A Manhattan, probably.
Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm just going to be taking advantage of the water right now. You don't charge for lemon, do you?
That's 50 cents extra, but don't tell anybody. No, this is on house. Whatever you want.
You're so
Me.
sweet. Thank you. Boy. Oh, yeah, maybe I'll reach out to Billy and see what's going on there.
Maybe ask him about the office space on the other corner, not this corner, on another corner.
Office space. What would I do in an office space?
Well, what did you go to school for? I'm sure you could be important and have office.
I mean, wasn't anything fancy. It was just criminal justice.
It's not the bad. It's not the management, but it's not bad.
No, it's not management. I should have done management. Man.
No, it's okay. It's a good second choice. I'm proud of you for the decisions and following through with your education. So, yeah, why don't you, Billy should be here in about, I will say about 7.5 minutes. Just about.
That's precise.
The man like clockwork. The brain like clockwork up here.
Literal clockwork, like you are knowing minutes and hours and everything. Yeah, that's...
Hey, small town, keep track of the handful of patrons that we have that keep us open.
That's true. Hey, how's Oshkosh Paul?
Oshkosh Paul, what you asking about Oshkosh Paul?
Well, everybody knows Oshkosh Paul. He's been wearing those galoshes for ages.
Funnily enough, now that we have the Amazon facility about 2 hours south, he was able to order new pair of Oshkosh.
They're new?
Yeah.
Wow.
They're even, how he wore old washed denim?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They're like dyed denim. They black denim now.
Wow. But he still leaves one off, right?
It's part of character, of course.
Okay. Yes. Oh, great. Okay. As long as he's got one out, it's good to know that some things don't change,
Good old Paul, of course.
So hey, here's a question for you though, and this this is gonna sound really weird, but since you seem to know a lot about the town and
Yes.
everybody's goings-ons and things,
Yes.
you wouldn't happen to know what happened to a set of rare marble Russian dolls, would you? And we'll end the scene there.
Very good.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm sorry.
All right. This next scene is going to be between Cody and Winnie.
You can always use the accent. Hang on.
Yeah. Just
We get
I gotta get mine back. I gotta get mine back.
Still a
Hold on, it's fine. And it's going to be after the trial assessment between Billy, Sean, and Cody. It's going to be like a few days after that. Cody is going to find Winnie working on her computer at a local coffee shop, which is also named Flapjacks. But it's like, it's got like very Starbucksy lettering and iconography, but it's still Flapjacks. And he's going to walk in, kind of adjust his overalls, put his fingers through, look around, see that she's working on a table alone, squint his eyes, go over and order a chai latte. Grab it and then walk over to Winnie. Winnie?
Oh, hi, Cody.
Oh, you remember me?
Yeah, I always remember a friendly face.
Very good, very good. I didn't know if you would, since the one time we met, you we were both very very inebriated.
I mean, a little bit, but wasn't that bad?
A little bit. All right. Do you mind if I take a seat?
Oh, please, yeah. And she'll clear off the small table that she has her laptop on. She'll close it and shove it into her little bag.
Right. Okay. He looks around, making sure no one's in earshot. All right. So hey, do you still have the badger?
You mean Travis?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Not had the badger anymore. Are you kidding me? Of course.
Where?
It's at home.
Okay. You know, you're acting like stealing a badger from a miniature zoo and keeping him as a pet is a normal thing to do here, Winnie.
I mean, he needed liberation, of course. You kidding me? Leaving him in that cage all day near that giant bear?
They were friends. They were friends. And his name's not Travis. His brother's name is Travis. You stole Bert. You stole Bert and you took him away from Ernie.
Well, now we're gonna go back and go get Travis because that's fucking adorable.
Okay. Well, first. Okay. Travis took something from me and ate it. It was a key. Have you found any keys in Travis' excrement?
I mean, I feel like he's been kind of backed up, like really uncomfortable. So he hasn't done anything like that. I've taken him out in the backyard a couple times to try and do his business. And
okay. So, here's the deal. All right.
mm-hmm.
I have a line for a black market veterinarian. All right. I need because we can't go to no normal veterinarian because we stole a badger. We stole a badger, right?
Yeah. Dead.
My friend Shonda,
Mm-hmm.
her brother Franz is a black market veterinarian. Don't
What is-
I don't ask. I don't ask. I don't ask. That's just what
I
I'm
have
told.
so many questions though.
Well, you can ask him later.
Okay.
But I need that key.
So you need the badger.
I need the badger. We need to take him to Franz. And Franz is going to get the key somehow.
What is so special about this key? Like, is it a house key? Because you can just get that reprinted. They can just call a locksmith.
No, it's a key. It's a key to a very old chest, and these keys aren't made anymore. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And it was my grandfather's key. Okay.
Okay.
And my grandfather is very old, and he doesn't like people messing with his stuff. And
okay.
I need the key back so that he has peace of mind.
Does he know this key is missing, dear Cody?
He does not.
I see. So you're trying to retrieve the key from the bowels of the badger before he notices it is gone.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't imagine you understand the predicament I found myself in. However, I hope you will help because otherwise, Badger's gonna get taken away, most likely.
Well, we can't have that. Okay. That's all you needed to say. Take
All
my
right.
dear Travis, Bert, I guess. And no, we're not doing that.
All
That
right.
little guy is not going back in that cage. He's living freely in my living room and backyard and occasionally on walks in on nature trails and shit. He's not going in that fucking cage. Okay. What are we doing?
All right. So I'll set it up. I need you to meet me with Bert Travis behind Flapjacks in the parking lot of Flapjacks at it's normally busy. Let's say 2 p.m. All right.
I have a call on at 2 p.m. I can't. I got a builder up in Washington that needs help. Like, you want me to cancel my Zoom call?
How long is your Zoom call gonna last?
I mean, it depends on how big of an issue this fucking builder has, but I can reschedule. Hang on, just give me a fucking second. Hey, John, need to reschedule. Hope you don't mind. See you tomorrow. Okay, fine. It's done.
It was that easy.
It was, but now he's gonna hold that over my head for the next week and a half. So thank you for that one. Really
Well-
appreciate it.
Well, we can
Smash
have.
cut
Yeah.
to Billy getting that text message.
How does Billy react?
Just looks at it, reads it, and puts his phone back in his pocket.
All right.
I am the agent of chaos this week.
Yes. All right. So I will get Shonda to bring Franz at 2 p.m. in the back of Flapjacks. You bring Travis Burt and yourself, and we'll make this happen. Right?
Okay.
All right. Ready? Break.
All right. Bye. And take.
Yeah.
Winnie,
Yes.
last scene of Act 1.
Oh, that's right. Okay. I feel like it kind of has to be with Billy at this point.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be immediately after this this meeting in the Flapjacks Cafe.
Mm-hmm.
as soon as Cody leaves, kind of just watches out the window, make sure he keeps walking, gets in his car maybe, and heads out. She's gonna pack up the rest of her shit, head over. She doesn't live super far. Well, I guess she does. So, bike it is. She's gonna bike home, and as soon as she gets back, she's gonna run inside, shut the door, and pull up her phone. Fucking dial Billy. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, Billy. We got a problem?
No? Why?
Okay. Well, I just had Cody ask about my new badger friend. Apparently his name is not Travis. Get that. His name's Bert. Weird. But he says that I need to take him to a black market vet to get a key removed from his intestines.
Did, like, you mean Franz?
Small towns, man. This is so weird. Yeah, Franz. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Am I going through with this?
Yeah, I think it can still work. I think it can still work if you go through with it.
Do we need like an intercept or something? A distraction maybe?
I don't even know. Definitely didn't plan on this.
Okay. By the way, did you get the flyer that I put in your screen door?
Oh yeah, I did. Thank you.
Cool. Yeah, that that realtor workshop in, I can't even pronounce the name of this fucking town. It's like an hour away, I think. I looked it up on Google Maps. It's like in a week and a half. So if that works with your schedule, maybe you can like get some time off or something and go check it out.
Yeah.
They record it too, so if you can do it on your own time, hopefully that helps.
Oh, I thought you you scared me there. I thought you said like if I go there and like they're gonna record me, and that's that's definitely not gonna work.
It's a recorded lecture, so
Got it.
You can go in person.
Got it.
Or you can stay home.
Okay.
Up to you.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. Definitely.
Cool. Okay.
So thanks for sending me the warning. Appreciate that.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Appreciate that.
Is there anything you need me to do? Particularly with this badger. He's my new best friend. I love him. And I'll do anything to protect him. Really, he's very cute. If you haven't come over and seen him yet, I love him. He's so cute.
Yeah, no, I've seen you walking him in the backyard. It's I'm surprised he actually deals with that harness that you put him in. It's odd. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little odd.
It's honestly just so he doesn't escape. Like I need to let him know that he's free to do whatever he wants, but only in my backyard and only on the nature trails.
Right.
Eventually, if he doesn't feel super comfortable, we'll look into releasing him somewhere, but not until that key gets the fuck out of him.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I hate to ask this, but is there a way that you can get it before he sees it?
I mean, my mom sent me a care package when I moved out here, and her whole homeopathic thing just... She always sends a bottle of prune juice as like a housewarming gift, along with like, some nice tea towels and all this. And
Smash cut to the back of the bottle of prune juice in the warnings section. Please do not feed prune juice to badgers, weasels, or moles. Can be very deadly when ingested.
Yeah, I think that'll work fine.
Okay. I mean, I'll give it a shot. I'll do a once over, make sure it's good to go. But yeah, that prune juice works on everything, of course.
Yeah. And I I don't. You just kind of seem like the kind of person that wouldn't want to get your hands dirty and like, go digging for the key.
I mean, I don't. It's not that big of a deal.
All
It's
right.
just nature shit. Everybody poops. We're okay. It's all right.
Fair. All right.
Okay.
All right. It seems like this should work. Yeah, I guess just keep me updated and in the loop about the key situation and, about Cody.
Okay. I gotta head out. Travis is eating my couch. I gotta go. That's a very expensive couch.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Get off of the throw pillows.
I will
How
see.
many times have I told you don't
Yeah.
sit on them?
Okay.
You can
Okay.
lay on them. Billy, hello? Okay. Can't see.
I don't know
what a
if
badger sounds like.
yeah.
It was good.
I don't know. Did that end bad for you because of the pillows, or did that end good for you because...
I don't know.
I feel like with the pillows and the fact that you're about to murder a badger, I think that was bad.
Yeah, probably very bad.
Yeah, I feel like that's bad. Anyway, hey, chat. We're going to go to break real fast. And, well, it's going to be a little bit of a longer break because you now get to decide two curveballs to throw at us that we have to incorporate into Act 2 of a story that I do not understand at all.
I know, it's great.
And hopefully we can make some sense of it and bring it to a conclusion in Act 2. So, Chad, hang tight. The tilt will be available for voting in chat. You're going to see two lists on the sides of the screen. It's going to be a list on the left in 3 different categories and the right 3 different categories. Pick 2 of the ones that you would like to. Actually, no, pick 10. Or give all 10 of your votes. You get 10 votes is what I'm trying to say. You can do 10 votes across the board. Pick the ones you like. Whichever ones are leading at the end of the intermission, we will incorporate. So hang tight, guys. We will be back very shortly. Welcome back to everybody to Act 2 of Smash Cut, Faces and Names, Manna Hotel. I am still DMF Saint. I'm still your host. These are still the players for the game. And the things that you voted for, chat, are for us to implement in Act 2 are the thing you stole has been stolen, and something precious is on fire. I personally am hoping it's not the badger. We
Well,
talked.
shoot, I'm gonna need 5 more minutes then.
It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, we talked behind the scenes, and we believe that Sean has a good scene to start this session or this act with. So, Sean, take it away.
All right, we are at the law offices, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And I have gotten the contact information for Winnie to possibly get their side of the story and also figure out if they need representation as well. So since I don't have a administrative assistant, I'm picturing the scene opening with Winnie walking up to a door that has in what is very clear just like watercolor paint, because it's like not even, it's actually just dried in droplets on like the window. The name of Sean Marston is it's illegible. It almost kind of looks like in Scooter.
Mm.
And and she'll be knocking at the door, and we'll open up the scene there.
Hi, is the sign is a little confusing. Is this, hi, are you Sean?
Yes, I am, and you are. I'm sorry, I don't think I know you.
That's okay. Hi, I'm Winnie. I'm new in town.
You're Winnie, and you're new in town.
Uh-huh.
Brief smash cut to the earlier scene when they were like, oh, we don't know her and she's new in town. And then quick smash cut back.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, of course. Winnie, please come on in. Have a seat.
Yeah. Thank you. I understand you're suggesting that I take your legal counsel for this badger matter.
Yes, I've heard about the unfortunate circumstances that led for this badger capture of sorts. And
It's better.
well, the badger caper here needs a happy ending, and well, I want to get all sides of the story here, just so I know that when it's represented in court, that, well, justice can be served as reasonably as possible, but also so that all parties can hopefully get what they want.
Okay. Just gonna go ahead and lead this off with, I don't think it's worth going to court order over. I don't know why the badger was in the zoo in the first place. It's a weird animal to be in a zoo. And little Travis, I guess Bert is his name, didn't deserve to be there. So I guess I'm here against my own judgment, but I mean, I'm here. So,
well, do you have any other information about the case that might exonerate you or anyone else in the case. Say an individual by the name of Cody.
Cody, yeah, my buddy. Okay, yeah, I met him at Flapjack's,
Mm-hmm,
the bar flat with the pancakes. Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
not the other parts. Um, yeah, I mean, do you need like an alibi or something?
Just anything that you can tell me about the case that can confirm or deny certain information. Like you've already confirmed your relationship with this Cody individual.
Yep. I'll tell it like it is. I'm new in town. Didn't know anybody. Went to the bar to go meet some locals. Got real shit faced. And he told me that there was a mini zoo here. Proceeded to lose my mind because that's amazing. And went to go visit the 800-pound bear, but more importantly, went and visited the Badger brothers, and decided that Travis, actually Bert, needed a new home. And then ate his key off his neck. Bless you, sir.
Hold on. I just have a weird sensation that I have to roll a d20. Inside joke. Thank you. So
75% of the cash. Not that. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, thank you. Getting used to the new atmosphere here in the mid-country area. So, Miss Winnie, if I may call you that.
Yep.
Can you describe in detail this key?
I mean, it's all secondhand knowledge to me. Apparently, it's not like a house key. It's more like a old-timey key. I don't know. I think I caught like a little bit out of the top of the collar of the shirt that Cody was wearing when we met at the bar, but I didn't actually see it. It may have been gold. It may have been brass. I have no idea. Just going by what Cody said, and that it ate it off of his neck and has ingested it, and now Bert has not defecated in like 24 hours. It's almost 3 days. Poor little guy. I feel for him.
Yeah, yes. That's a that's a tragedy. Well, Winnie, I have got some good news and I've got some bad news.
Okay. Lay it on me.
The bad news is what you did was like doubly against the law. You do realize that that mini zoo is just a mini zoo for the public, correct?
I mean, yeah, but we don't rule the animals, so like let the badger live its life.
We would if that badger wasn't sentenced to 35 to life. You see, the power company, as I'm going through all of the local ordinances and doing my research on the case, happens to take into custody any wild animals or domesticated animals at that. There's some very strange legal wiggle room there that happen to start chewing or scratching or manipulating any of the power cables, poles, utility, anythings around the town. They call this a zoo, but realistically on the inside, that's an animal jail. And basically what you did was break that badger out of jail.
I mean, that badger probably just thought it was like something tasty to eat. I think badgers eat like snakes and shit. Probably thought it was a snake.
Probably. Which, here's the good news. the good news is if you can bring that badger in, I think with that exact were you reading my notes? This is crazy. With that knowledge, we can possibly get that sentence removed. We can completely free this badger from imprisonment legally and let it
Okay.
live its life.
I love this. I love the words that you're throwing down here, man. I do have a small problem with that.
What's that?
Bert is no longer with us.
What's that?
I noticed how backed up he was. Gave the little friend some prune juice. Apparently it's lethal to badgers. It breaks my heart, honestly. I wanted him to live a good life. I wanted to, maybe make a good friend out of him. I feel like the movie night that we had the other night, it was transformative. He was becoming domesticated, but he just could not take a poop, and I felt so bad for him.
Smash cut to Winnie, like a montage with musical overtone and no dialogue whatsoever of just Winnie having like all these different like dates with the badger. And it ends with like Winnie crying on her knees with the badger like on its back, and like Winnie then goes down and like gives full on human CPR to the badger.
And like 2 weeks worth of poop just gets pushed out too. Let's be realistic.
You're not wrong.
So that kind of solves one problem. I mean, it was either the life sentence or, weirdly enough, they have miniature chairs for these really dangerous offenders of the animal kingdom. So, oh yeah, it's terrible. We read about some of the legislation that they're trying to pass in local government here to get that removed. Oh, that's disappointing that we were not able to help him to justice. But
What about his
I
brother?
do. The brothers,
The singular brother, Travis, who
The
I thought I
brother.
grabbed because in my drunken state when I broke in there, liberated the badger. I thought his name was Travis, and I fell in love with him immediately. Turns out I got his brother Bert instead. So maybe I can still be friends with Travis. Maybe we can go on long walks in nature and stuff.
That is possible.
Yeah.
If it's kind of a sweet story for the ages. I do like that possibility, and I'd be happy to represent this brother as well. I'd have to look up, what exactly they did, but well, since Bert, the first offender, was a criminal badger, I'm afraid that anything that was on the badger's person or badger is technically part of a criminal investigation and therefore would have to be turned into me. So
Okay.
if you could bring the body in for an autopsy, or if you happen to have any of the effects of the badger, collars, leashes, harnesses,
I did have a
keys
cute
that it
harness for him.
swallowed, the harness, I'm sorry?
I did have a cute harness for him.
The cute harness, we'll have to, we'll lock that up. That'll be Exhibit B. But yeah, the key, if that was left with that, we'll need to bring that in as well. So if you could just bring those all to my office as expeditiously as you can, we can wrap this case up. Once everything is resolved with the case, of course, we can return the personal effects to next of kin, which would be the brother badger. But unless we wouldn't want to bother the brother badger, we can just give everything to you.
Well, I'll go collect the remains of poor little Bert. And do I take it here? Are you doing the autopsy?
Everything here. I will take care of all of the necessary legal and proper procedures. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have him strapped to my bike outside.
Oh, that's wow.
Yeah.
Never leave him. Yeah. So So what I'm hearing is you have Travis's brother Bert the Badger on your bike.
Sounds about right. I did wrap him up nicely in some linen. I had planned on, going out down to the lake and renting a kayak and doing a Viking funeral.
So Bert the brother Badger is on your bike in bandages.
Mm-hmm.
In a blanket.
Travis's bloated badger brother is brandished on the bike.
But the badger will soon be on a boat. Mm-hmm.
Burning brilliantly.
Set ablaze. Yes. Okay. Brilliant. Yes. If you could, before that happens, since we do have some time before sundown, it would be great if we could get all of that process. Anything you have, again, body, leash, key, all of that should come to me, just
Probably
to make sure
there.
everything's on the up and up.
Okay. All right. Give me like 2 shakes and I'll be right back.
Bravo for all of your service with Bert the brother Badger.
Thank you.
Scene in it.
Hell.
I am equally amazed and confused.
I saw a BoJack Horseman moment and I wanted to take advantage of it.
I loved it. It was great. Wow.
Well, how do I follow that up?
How do you follow that up?
Dude, I don't even know. Good luck.
That is a great question. Hey, you know what, Saint? You're in this with me, all right?
All right.
Okay, so Cody is going to Cody is going to go to Billy's house, and he's gonna knock on the door. Billy.
Cody, is that you?
Yeah, I'm sorry it's so early. Hey, I gotta talk to you about something. We gotta talk to you about something. All right, we may have a problem.
Come on in. It's fine.
All right.
Billy escorts you inside. Sits down at the. You're sitting on the couch. He just goes into his very comfortable chair that was a hand-me-down from his parents that he loves sitting in, and there's like an empty whiskey glass and a half-empty bottle of whiskey next to him.
Mm-hmm. Right. Hey. Hey, can I have some of that whiskey? You're gonna charge me.
It's like 5:30 in the morning, man. Sure, take it. It's fine.
All right. Listen. So, I just got done talking to Winnie, right? Okay, not just got done, but earlier last night, after I talked to Winnie, I had to go drink, and then I had to go to the strip club, and then I had to go back to the other flapjacks, and then
can we get to the point?
Yeah. So, the key,
yeah,
was swallowed by the badger.
Okay.
Right. So we got ourselves in kind of a shitty situation here.
I see what you did there.
No, wait, no pun intended. Okay. Listen. So I'm gonna go get Franz. All right.
Already?
Yeah. We need to get the key out of this badger.
Oh, yeah, I guess so, since we can't wait for it naturally.
Well, I mean, we have been waiting for it naturally, you know?
Well, anymore. You know what it's early, man. Come on.
Hey, listen. Winnie makes it sound like that badger is more backed up than Flapjacks, the stripper joint Flapjacks on Black Friday, all right? Like everyone just done with Thanksgiving and going to see their mamas, you know?
Seriously, like the buffet there, though, it's so amazing on Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good.
But you know, Farmer Paul, when he gets in there,
I mean, that's the only day I go in is Thanksgiving.
I've had to clean it up, man.
Oh, okay.
I've had to clean it up.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Listen, okay. So I'm getting Franz. I'm gonna get Shonda in on it too because you know she's in a management position now. We're gonna meet up 2 p.m. 2 days from now. 2 days from now, 2 p.m. in the back of Flapjacks in the parking lot.
So we're just bringing a whole bunch of other people into the inside of this thing.
No. Listen. It's Shonda's brother, so Shonda has to be there. Shonda's brother is going to get the key out of the badger's asshole, and the only other person that's going to be there is Winnie, and she's the owner of the badger.
Right. Okay.
After that, everyone goes their separate ways. I have the key, and we go on with the plan.
I'm still not sure about this, man.
Well, listen. I don't see how we're going to do it any other way.
Have you tried asking Winnie? No, that's not going to work either.
I tried asking Winnie for the key, but the badger ate the key.
Right, and it's in the
badger's not pooping. So.
Right. Okay. So, how does this... Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing.
Okay.
You've now involved Winnie. You've now involved Franz. You've now involved Shonda in something that was supposed to be for you and I to make some money. Man. I get that. I get it. How do we justify getting the key and not pay them some of it?
Because it's my key.
Okay.
They don't know about the thing.
Are you sure?
I mean, no. You tell them?
I didn't tell anybody anything.
Well, you told your lawyer friend.
What do you mean?
You brought him in on all of this. You're the one that filed the lawsuit.
I thought you filed the lawsuit.
Did I file the lawsuit?
No. I'm genuinely saying I'm establishing neither of us might have. It might be that neither of us actually filed the lawsuit. I'm not correcting canon.
Then who filed the... Listen, that's besides the point. However, we need to figure this shit out, all right? And the only logical way I can see this going, because we can't go to the normal veterinarian, We can't bring Dave into this because he's a fucking narc. All right.
Hunter, he always has been.
He has been since high school. Now, the only logical way forward is to bring Franz in, and I can't bring Franz in without bringing Shonda in. That's how it has to be. Now, are you going to meet us in that parking lot, or are you going to sit here?
Are we going right now?
No, 2 days. Listen.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm tired.
All right.
Listen, if they end up wanting a cut, it's coming out of your portion. Because I can't handle this.
Fine. If they want to cut, it can come out of my portion because technically I fucked up. Fine.
Good?
Scene. Yeah.
All right.
I gave myself a red.
Yeah, I saw that. It makes sense.
Yeah.
You have to make it the sense.
Need to make it a sense. All right, Ash.
How I wonder how well I can't come up with a fun way to say this. I was trying to come up with a way to figure out how Winnie will handle the poo.
Oh.
And that's literally the best I can come up with is what I just said.
No, that's it. It's perfect.
Okay.
That's all
Don't change a
you
thing.
need to say.
Okay.
No. How dare you? Oh, bother.
It's so good. I think this scene is going to be immediately after meeting with Sean. Going down to the street where Winnie has her bike parked, I guess, like tied up to a lamppost or something because there aren't like bike stalls or anything. And the Badger isn't there anymore. She kind of panics and immediately calls Billy. Son of a bitch.
What time is this again? Sorry.
This is after a meeting with Sean. After Bert passes from
Okay.
prune juice ingestion.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello?
Billy?
Yeah.
Hey. I got a problem.
Surprise, surprise.
I'm really sorry.
Okay.
I'm not good at this, man. The Badger's gone. In more ways than one at this point.
Okay. So, first of all, what? Second of all, more ways than one?
Yep. Yes, sir. So the whole prune juice thing did not work out as intended.
What happened?
It
Is it still constipated? Do we need to get like X-Lax or something like that? Like maybe
is good news, no longer constipated. I had to clean up a big old pile of poo in my kitchen. Was disgusting. Never again.
Okay, so did you find the key?
No. I guess that's a third not good thing. Bert didn't make it. Prune juice is lethal to badgers. Apparently. Like, you know how you can't feed a grape to a dog? It's that kind of thing?
Yeah, and like poinsettia to rabbits. I got it, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, I was contacted by Sean here in town, to be represented, I guess. I don't know.
Represented for what?
For the theft of the badger. And then we got to talking about how we could represent the badgers since they're actually, you know, imprisoned at the zoo for bad deeds against the electrical. It was a whole thing, and I was going along with it, but I had to let him know that Bert didn't make it. So I had planned
Uh-huh.
on taking Bert out to the lake
Okay.
and giving him a proper burial. The only proper burial that is, it would be a Viking funeral. Gonna rent a,
yeah.
of course, right?
Yeah.
Gonna rent one of the old kayaks and just send him out on his merry way.
This is after you cut him open and find the key, right?
I mean, I didn't do that. Why would I do that? This is disgusting.
Well, the badger swallowed the key.
Mm-hmm.
It pooped.
Mm-hmm.
You went through the poop.
Why would I go? Ew. Ugh.
Okay. So how did you think the key was going to come out, Winnie?
I don't know. I mean, I assumed he was just gonna vomit it up at some point.
Oh
like
my
it can't go
God.
out one way, come out the other, kind of a thing. So here's the super bad news of.
Oh, okay. There's more. Yep.
Yeah, I can't find him.
Why?
I had him, you know, wrapped up in Viking funeral garb and a bunch of linen, strapped him to my bike.
Okay.
The strap is still there. Bert is not. I'm standing here looking at my bike. Bike is totally fine. Someone could have stolen the bike. They instead chose the badger.
All right. So I'm gonna need to walk this back
Okay. Mm-hmm.
a couple steps.
Sure.
You were riding around town with a dead badger wrapped in a blanket strapped to your bike.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a car. I gotta think about my carbon footprint, Billy.
Right. This is a question I never thought I would ask anyone in my life. What'd you
Go
do
for
with the poop, Winnie?
I mean, I just kind of scooped it up and threw it in the trash can. Outside, of course, because I'm gonna keep that inside.
The trash can.
I see what you're asking here. I'm gonna take my bike. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna put on extremely long gloves. I'm gonna try and find a hazmat suit on my way home.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna search through poop.
Yeah.
I hate it already.
Winnie, yeah. So, hey, on the bright side, I got some good news for you.
Yep.
It's trash day, Winnie. They picked up your trash. Hangs up.
But oh god. Fuck. Haven't seen.
Uh,
I didn't get a dice, but I'm gonna get a red one on
sure. The amount of bad news you just gave Billy was it's okay. Yep. Okay.
10 gold.
This scene here, Billy is at the local trash dump. He is going through trash, and he has called Sean to come meet him at the dump. So Sean, when you roll up, Billy is frantically looking for bags and trying to find something in this giant stack of trash. He does not notice your arrival. Tosses a bag out.
This a new hobby, Billy?
What the? I need your help. Get in here. Goes back, digging through trash.
I'm sorry, you need my help doing this. Why?
Poop, Sean. Poop. I need your help to find poop. Turns back around, goes back in, opens up a bag, kind of rifles through it a little bit and throws some things out, and then like shoves the whole bag to the side, grabs another bag.
You're not very good at convincing people of things. I'm gonna need a little more information than that.
Poop, Sean. I'm looking for poop. I'm having a very bad day, and I need your help.
You're probably having a bad day because you're looking for poop.
I didn't start the day wanting to look for poop. There, Sean. I didn't. I'm the day started out real good. The day started out with me dreaming of the beaches of Jamaica and the beaches of Chile and all of the places I was going to go. And now I'm looking through a trash heap for badger poop. All I'm saying is I could use a little help.
Wait, for what? I'm sorry. What kind of poop?
I'm looking for badger poop. I'm trying to find my trash bags that were brought here this morning because next to them will be Winnie's, where the poop is. Possibly also the badger. I don't know.
Yeah. I have a lot of questions, but I owe you from that one time way back in junior year. You remember what happened?
Yeah, I do.
Mascot, what happened?
I feel awkward about taking agency over Sean in this moment right now. Because I feel like the actor is planning something. What happened, Sean?
Yeah, I didn't call the smash cut. What happened?
You're gonna give me agency over it? Okay,
It's your
chaos it is.
burden.
Yeah, that's how I play this game. That's how that's done. I yes and the shit out of this. So yeah, what happened to us in junior year?
Yeah. So, hold on. Billy was on the football team, obviously, and as a prank, during his junior year, he had just made varsity, and he went to an opposing team's school and stole their mascot, which happened to be a badger.
Yeah, I like that.
This is almost like exactly like junior year all over again. Like,
yeah, I know.
To the detail. It's weird. So yeah, let's dig in. I see you don't actually have the proper safety or any sort of hazardous material, equipment, anything.
The bag that was in his hand just gets flung right at your chest.
Okay. Well, that's this one. This one definitely smells strangely not like poop, but definitely like terrible. I mean, is there anything that you can tell us, like identifying information about your bags? Are they pull string? Are they blue ties, red ties? Is it like a fresh scented bag that kind of leaves a little something that's not supposed to do it? Is it flat or does it look wrinkled? Because it's one of those things that it's supposed to like stop things from poking through the bag, but everybody knows that actually doesn't work. And if you try and stress some of those bags and you keep pulling on them or put sharp objects in there like a stick or something, it is just going to poke right through it. And then if you have something else like kitty litter or something like that, even the tiniest hole will start leaving drippings and droppings of it. Anything you can tell us about these bags, any detail, will be very helpful in our search.
The whole time, Billy was just like staring at you and his eyes getting wider and is like visibly starting to shake. And as you finish, he just drops the bag and like runs to tackle you and lays you flat on your back in the trash. That's where the scene's gonna end, but that was the bag with the poop that he dropped.
Oh shit.
How did we turn Smash Cut into finding poop? Oh wait, I did that. Huh. Sorry.
That's what we're doing today.
It's Finding Nemo, but with poop. It's great.
Sean?
We are going to fast forward a little bit to Sean's office. And still very dirty Sean and very dirty Billy are there, along with Cody and Winnie. The gang's all there.
Okay.
Kind of want to make it a little extra complicated here.
That's what we do.
So let's add a layer onto that. Shonda, right? With a D, Shonda and Franz are also there.
Awesome. This is amazing.
So when I say the gang's all here, the gang's all here.
Shonda. Franz.
I can be Franz too. That's no problem.
Oh, be Franz.
Okay.
Where are we again?
We are in Sean's office, the legal offices of Sean Mars' Esquire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
My Russian is terrible though, so.
Because Franz is such a very.
How are Shonda and Franz related again?
Adopted.
They were siblings.
Fair
I thought.
enough.
Yeah, there was her
Same,
brother, the black market.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was brother.
veterinarian
That's
taxidermist.
why I was saying Russian.
Yeah. Same like Foster House, you know?
There we go. Okay.
Perfect.
Why we gotta pigeonhole the Russian and the German into foster homes? Why? Why is it gotta be like that? I'm kidding.
It's a small town.
It's a very small town, which
And they
apparently
pick
has really great foreign relations.
Yeah.
In the middle of Kansas.
Trying to put them on the map, I guess.
So the scene is going to start with everyone else is all around, like just kind of chattering and everything. And Sean is sitting at his desk listening to some of the chatter. And eventually he will break into the conversation.
So, Shonda, Franz.
Yes.
Thank you for your assistance I'm not quite sure it was totally necessary in retrospect, but now that you're in on this, I think
Excuse me, where is the body? I would like to start cutting at some point soon. Yes.
the bat I don't I I don't know. Hey, Billy, uh, Winnie, where's the body?
Yeah, Winnie, where's the body?
See, he was on his way.
Cody, he was on his way
On his way to a funeral.
to a funeral. Cody, he was on his way to a funeral.
Yeah, Billy, I can hear Winnie. Thank you.
I don't know where he is.
There it is. There it is. So there is no body for me to cut?
You really called it out here for this.
I suppose not. Sean, why are you laughing?
Yes.
That's a creepy tone.
Suppose you're all wondering why I've gathered you here.
I thought it was for body. If you would like
Yes.
augmentation surgery, I can do that too.
Yes. Oh well. Let's put
He's
a pin
very
in that.
talented. Very talented.
We are gonna put a pin in that, and maybe you'll put a few pins in something else.
Oh, yes. Very
But
funny.
no, right now, what I love to share with everyone here is what I would like to refer to as the greatest heist this town has ever seen.
I mean, I stole a badger, so like, ew.
You did steal a badger.
Mhm.
Just how I planned it.
What do you mean plan? What does this man mean with the plan?
You see, I left this small town a short time ago, and I had hopes, and I had dreams, and none of them came to fruition. So I needed to step up. I needed a new plan. I needed something that would rock the foundation of this town to its core.
So like a management position.
Exactly like a management position. To take over in that position for the entire town. And so you know what I did?
No, go ahead and tell us. We're right here.
I started a brand new electric company. You see, this electric company needed to be in a place that was very well liked, very well respected. And that's where I came up with the idea of the prison zoo. Yes, Winnie, everything I told you about the prison is true.
Okay.
All of those animals in that miniature zoo, including Chub Chubs, the 800-pound black bear, has done something mild to incredibly illegal. I mean, when we found Chub Chub, he was turning tricks like you wouldn't believe on a street corner. It was embarrassing
bear.
to say the least. So
This was a bear. Yeah, you do not see the bear doing the tricks?
it was, yes, jumping through a hoop, juggling balls, all that kind of stuff. You know, the things that you'd usually find in a alley street corner that a black bear would be doing. I digress.
You have decided to get your balls augmented. I could do that for you.
That's, well, again, we're putting a pin on that, but keep brainstorming things. Like I'm liking these ideas. Well, making a list, make a nice itinerary for me, because I'm interested in that.
I have full catalog. You can look through.
What can that do? No, so I created this zoo
Okay.
to set up an elaborate heist to get back what was rightfully mine. Cody.
What? I'm sorry. Oh.
Well, Cody, Billy,
Huh?
you know about that lovely marble Russian doll collection.
Russian dolls?
Uh, perhaps. Why?
Mm-hmm. Perhaps I did too. Because you see, it was originally my grandmother's. Your grandfather, Cody, stole that Russian doll collection from my grandmother. They dated on and off for a few times. Kind of did the whole exchange of things, kind of like how we do now, where you'd give your significant other a sweatshirt. But back in the day, it was different. You know, back in the day when they used to exchange things like marbled Russian dolls.
Like an old country, yes.
Exactly.
If he did that, then I'd come to you too.
Yes. It's quite traditional, very lovely. But unfortunately, like how some people don't return the sweatshirts or hoodies after a bad breakup, my grandmother never got her dolls back. They're worth a lot to my family. And the only way I could devise to get them back was to pin you all against each other. Have this stranger come in, someone innocent, someone no one knew, steal the badger, have the badger take the key from your neck, which admittedly took a lot of training to do, and I did promise to pardon him after this whole thing, so it's kind of unfortunate that he died in the process, but you know.
I can't apologize enough for that. I should have read the warning. It just prune juice, man. It'll get you.
Well, you should know that his brother is being very well compensated, and they'll live a very comfortable life. Don't worry about his badger brother.
Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm confused. First off, why would you go and get a law degree just to come back here and set up an electric company so you could train a badger to steal a key, to set up a crime, to get my grandfather's Russian dolls?
My grandmother's, because it is rightfully my family heirloom.
Are you even a lawyer?
He has the paperwork right there.
Let me see that paperwork.
Franz leans down to Sean and says, "You do not need paperwork."
I know. I'm just trying to legitimize the man. It's right there.
Go ahead, inspect it. Check the PDF file on my computer.
Cody, can I get an investigation check? Okay.
No. Smash cut. Cody inspects it. Can you please put your prop there to the camera? Name here.
Business administration and marketing. It's not even law.
Check the seal behind the watermark.
Oh my god!
Oh,
It's
my
official. All the rights, honors, and privileges thereof.
I mean, it
Check
looks pretty
and
legit.
mate.
You know.
So Cody can't read that well. Okay, fine then. Well, your plan Didn't work out too well. We didn't find the key. So, what are you going to do now? Huh, Mr. Big Shot?
We didn't. Well, and that's why, since all of my plans and all of everyone else's plans seem to have gone to pot, as it were, I'm wondering, how can we resolve this without the need for more heists or lies?
Billy?
What are you willing to offer me to get my family's legacy back?
Oh, I don't see anything in this for me right now.
Yeah, I think my
Oh.
part's done, man.
Don't you?
Unless you know something I don't.
So you are the sole proprietor of Thunderbirds LLC. You sign your business over to me, and I'll give you the dolls.
Intriguing.
How will you get the dolls? They're locked in an antique chest, and no one has the key.
I'll give you the chest.
Knowing that I have them in my possession will be well worth it.
I don't. I saw Payday. I'm not gonna lie. I saw Payday. I was gonna take all the money. Cody was gonna take it all. I was gonna take the dolls. I was gonna sell them. You were never gonna see me again.
Well, that's
Gone.
not very nice.
It's not. I'm not a very nice person. I'm really not. But here's the thing. When everyone else got involved, I'd like to remind you of the conversation we had when I knew something was going to happen, something was going to go wrong. I didn't know that there was going to be another party here that is going to lay claim to the dolls. I'm like, listen, this is like, okay, I broke into the house and I walked into the study and your grandfather was there with a gun. Okay, that's the level of shit on I've been in this whole thing. I have no more plans. I'm out. I have nothing to do with this.
Talking about shit on.
Listen,
With
Winnie,
better shit.
we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. Okay? Because I'd have the key. And you'd have the... Figure it out. Figure it out without me. I'm done.
I'll tell you what, Billy, because, well, we did have that time in junior year, and I think we kind of got even when you kicked my ass a little bit in the garbage dump. There's nothing more humiliating than that. Well, how about I sign my business over to you, Billy?
What?
You get the whole entire business and all of its money and riches and corporations and whatnots.
For what? Why?
Because you're brave enough to go and get that box. We could be brave enough to go and get that box again with the aid of Cody.
No. Wait, hold on. We just had a deal here where you would give me your business and I would give you the box, and that's it.
I'll split the business between the two of you.
Do we need to be here anymore? Are we done? There's no badger?
We might need some witnesses or notary. Franz is a notary, right?
Duh.
Yes, we might need it to kind of fulfill some of the paperwork, and yes, we'll need an extra witness with the notary and all of that. And well, Winnie, we are going to need someone to take over the zoo portion of the industry. You seem to have an affinity for these animals. I could leave that portion to you.
Okay.
Everyone's rich. Everyone's happy.
Listen,
I get
Listen.
my fancy dolls.
I'm not inclined to work with Billy at all. He just said he was going to leave me high and dry. So,
You know what, Cody? Billy stands up, looks you dead in the eye, and like leans over to the chair and puts his hands on your shoulders. You don't have to. I'm out. I don't want any part of this. Billy leaves and walks out the door. In the awkward silence that happens after that, Franz kind of leans down to Winnie and hands you a card and says, if any of your animals happen to pass away, you want them to be nice stuffed animals, you just give me a call.
Thank you.
well, Sean, do we have a deal now that it's just us?
Winnie?
Hmm?
If I sign one half of the company over, I have to sort of sign the whole thing off together. I kind of tied myself into a loophole. I was still taking legal classes while I was devising this plan and didn't really get to a good part about contracts until maybe like second year, first semester, and got kind of messy. So everything's kind of tied up together. So I need to get rid of it all at once, but you guys can take it separately. So I just need to know, do you want these criminal animals or not?
I mean, yeah. Yeah, I would like Travis back. Actually having Travis and the very large bear.
What was the bear's name again?
Chub Chub. Chub Chub is in rehabilitation right now, doing very well. Actually has a couple sponsors.
Well, that's good. I'm assuming I'll have to organize that, but yeah. Sure. Yeah. Animal ahoy. Let's do it.
We'll get the paperwork going then, and be the that'll be.
Are we all doing? Okay.
Yeah, three-way handshake.
Pleasure. Well, it was a pleasure doing business with you. All right. I have a date, so I will be heading out. Shonda, I will see you later.
All right.
Be sure to have the dolls in by the end of day at latest.
Oh, you'll get your dolls. Don't you worry there.
I won't. Sorry, I was just thought of some funny joke that I heard earlier. No, I won't worry. I'm actually very confident in your abilities to get them to me. Scene.
Smash cut to just after that scene as Winnie and Shonda and Cody leave. Franz leans over to Sean and says, so about that ball thing?
Yeah, does it make it like... Did it make more of them? Did they make them robotic? Like, what is the...
Scene. I just wanted that little moment for Franz.
That is very good. Very good. Okay, guys. Short scene for Cody. Really, really short. Right after that scene. Oh, look at that. Spammers in chat. Right after that scene, Cody will walk down, exit, and get in his car and drive, and pull up in front of the zoo. Get out, open the gate, and walk up to Chub Chub's exhibit. Kind of lean against it. Pull out a pack of cigarettes. Start smoking them. You got the package for me, Chub Chub? Chub Chub walks over. Kind of stands on his hind legs and then plops down on his haunches. Takes his hand and reaches into his belly button and pulls out a golden key and hands it to Cody. Good job, Chub Chub. Good job. Smash cut to months in advance. Cody had his own plan all along. He devised that this new electric company and miniature animal zoo was some sort of ruse. And knowing about his grandparents' history, he leapt on the assumption that Sean was trying to get the Russian dolls back. So he approached Chub Chub and made an offering. Every week he would come and offer Chub Chub a full fillet of salmon. In return, Chub Chub would keep a promise to, when the time was right, take the key from Cody. Thus, Bert Travis never had the key. What? No. It was Chub Chub all along. Smash cut back in. Cody finds his way back to his car, drives to his grandfather's house, unlocks the chest.
Smash cut. There's nothing in it.
Unlocks the chest, opens it. Gramp? What? Where the fuck are your dolls? Scene.
Were you going to do that or not?
Hmm?
Were you going to do an empty chest or not? I'm sorry.
No, but it's perfect.
Okay, good. Because I'm sorry. I had an idea. I'm sorry.
No, it's perfect.
Okay. Sorry. I know that was not really a good ending, but it kind of was because you got the key. So
nope, it's great.
Yep. Okay.
It's great.
Okay.
We learned about Chub Chub's actual
Yeah.
role in this whole thing.
His actual talents.
Mm-hmm.
He was a drug smuggler. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what he's in jail for,
My
not
God.
for tampering with electrical wires.
My God.
Mm-hmm.
My
Smuggling.
God.
Some of them chew on wires. Some of them give drugs to kids. You know, that's the world we live in, guys.
It's a really dangerous neighborhood around Manna. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Fuck. Okay. I guess my scene will be kind of quick as well. It'll be after everyone clears out of Sean's office. She'll just kind of putz around on her bike around town, which only takes like 3 minutes to go around the entire town. Just kind of taking her classic loop of trying to get a good workout in, trying to suss out what the hell just happened. And then she has a thought. So she goes back to Sean's office, heads upstairs and knocks on the door. Mr. Marston? Hello? Are you still here?
Yes.
I just wanted to let you know that I've really enjoyed working with you. I'll be heading back to Portland in the morning. Just want to let you know that the key's just under my welcome mat, my house. If you wanted to go take care of that. I don't know what else I could have done. I hope I stuck to the script okay.
It was perfect. It was perfect.
Good. Well, I'm gonna go finish packing. Probably continue scrubbing the kitchen tile. I want to get my deposit back.
Yeah. They're sticklers for all the details around here. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I also wanted to let you know I didn't really need a very big cut in all of this. Mostly just a letter of recommendation. That's really it. That's all I'm looking for.
Well, you have several waiting in your inbox.
Perfect. Okay.
I phrased some things in different ways just to, switch it up a bit and kind of made it dependent on, where you would be going and all that stuff. I didn't really know, so you've got variety there. Play around with it, maybe mix and match if you want. They're all in Word, so you can copy and paste as you wish.
Great. Yeah, I've already I'm just heading back to Portland to meet up with the troupe, and I've got another gig lined up out in Wyoming. And then I think after that I'm heading to Florida. So yeah, and anytime you guys need our services, just let us know.
Will do.
Cool. All right. You stay safe in this very strange tiny town, and I'm gonna go back somewhere where there is actually Starbucks and not a triple flapjack. Cool. And scene.
Smash cut to like right after she leaves. He's just kind of wistfully looking off into the distance and going, what the fuck am I gonna do with all these animals?
All right. I did not mean to give myself the final scene, but it's gonna work out pretty well. We're gonna start this scene off with a pretty long flashback. As a reminder, Billy did a lot of construction work to pay for his house, and he started doing work for Cody's grandfather, and the house was in bad shape. There was a lot of work that needed done. The roof needed repaired. The siding was falling off in a couple different places. The porch needed more structure underneath because it was falling over. The railings were very wobbly, so he had to, re-secure them. And over the time that Billy spent fixing up Cody's grandfather's house, they got to be really close friends. They'd play chess together. They'd play cards together. Grandfather taught him how to play canasta. Billy already knew how to play canasta, but pretended like he didn't know how to play. And over time became very, very close to the point that the grandfather pulled him into the study one day, the day that he had mentioned before when he got a glimpse into the study, and sat him down and put this chest out on the table and had a conversation with Billy about what was inside. And jump a little bit further past that, and Billy's walking out of the front door with the dolls in a bag. They were given to him before any of this started. There's been nothing in the box the whole time.
Shit.
Roll credits. Now you may be asking yourself, why did Billy, if that was the case, why did Billy try to rope Cody in to steal them? I don't know either, so let's do the dice at the end for the aftermath. I just know I wanted to have stolen them earlier. That's all I knew.
I love it.
So, I believe you are first, Sean. Remember, each one of your die represents a specific scene. White or good, red or bad.
Well, this first one, I don't know if it necessarily, it could be good or it could be bad. I'm going to mark it as a bad because it's a little embarrassing. So, after realizing that nothing's coming his way and he's stuck with some weird miniature zoo that has 2 less animals because Chub Chub has run off somewhere. Don't know where. And then the other one died from, explosion of the bowels or whatever the prune juice causes it to do. He's left with no choice. And after 3 weeks, you see the first sign of Sean that you've seen in a while. Laid low for a little bit, but now, if you're anywhere within a 5-mile radius of the town and you're kind of perusing through the channels, if you wait long enough, you might just see hurt at work, hurt at an accident. That's bad, and I can get money for you. Call Marcus-in-law now to get your free consultation. That's my first one.
I love it so much.
That is bad. Mine's pretty easy. After finding out that his grandfather had given the Russian dolls away to Billy, Cody finds his way back to Flapjack's one, says hi to Shonda, sits down in his favorite red torn leather chair, the dirty Manhattan. I don't know if that's an actual drink, but everything's dirty at a strip club.
They would call it a dirty Manhattan. Come on.
Yeah, of course they would. And looks up at the stage and just bides his time. And he hears over the intercom, "Now, experimenting with pyrotechnics. Welcome to the stage, Precious." And a woman walks out on the stage with firecracklers in both of her hands and like puts them a little too close to some curtains, and the curtains catch fire and fall on her, and Precious is on fire.
Oh my god, it's so perfect.
The
Smash
poor
cut.
random stripper.
Smash cut though.
Just got it.
Yeah. Smash cut to her thinking about how to like upgrade her act and like make it like a little bit more exciting, and she goes to a burlesque show and sees one of the performers that does like the metal girdle and the power tools to cause like sparks, and she's like, Oh no, honey, I can't do that. Maybe just like a sparkler or something.
Also, smash cut during this, her song that she was out there on was a certain Katy Perry song.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Moving on.
Oh man.
Dung. Because yeah, we never really lit something precious on fire because the body was gone.
I was trying to.
I know,
And then it was gone. I
Yep.
was like, well, fuck.
Yep.
I'm gonna start off with the.
Although we
good
did
little
do
bit here.
multiple something that was stolen is stolen.
This is true. This is true. That is well covered. So Winnie's back at her house and has already scrubbed the tile in her kitchen so much that it's like it's not even tile, it's linoleum, and she scrubbed it so much that like the sealant is coming up, so it looks like a totally different color in that one situation, that one area. It's just she's not getting her deposit back. But she's got her laptop up with Spotify on, and she's blasting some tunes as she's cleaning the place and packing her stuff so that she can head back to Oregon in the morning. And she gets like a little ding on her laptop with a notification of an email from her agency saying, "Good news! You've been upgraded to the next tier. Your next assignment is still currently in Wyoming, but it will be a more permanent location. So expect to arrive to a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. You will also have a partner there waiting for you. There will also be a dog. So here's your alibi. Here's the situation. Who's here? Who you need to speak with, and here's your contact." And Winnie's only ever worked these quick jobs where she's been there for a couple weeks tops. But knowing that she has a more permanent situation in hand is right on time.
The signature of the email says this email will self-destruct in 10 seconds.
Yep.
So this one is Billy heading to Flapjack's about a week after he had convinced the grandfather to give him the dolls, and going up to Shonda and like handing over the package, and Shonda excitedly looking and saying, "Oh, you got them." Like, this was the setup the whole time. And Shonda gets like a duffel bag of money out from behind the counter of the strip club, because that's the one he went into, and pushes it across to Billy, who takes the duffel bag, and Shonda takes the marble Russian dolls, because it turns out that Shonda has been running Russian girls through the Flapjacks strip club in the middle of nowhere, Kansas.
This is correct.
Sean.
On the bright side, we open up this scene on a young woman with bandages on her face and arm. She can still kind of see, but it's still just kind of squinting and just kind of laid back. Just, you could tell that she's recovering from a very terrible injury. And as she's watching daytime television, all of a sudden, something catches her eye. Have you been hurt at work? Were you in an accident? Call me now and I can get you money. And she calls up the law services to sue the Flapjacks establishment for not having proper pyrotechnic
Oh my god.
safety equipment.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And they actually get
Oh my god.
a decent win. It's not enough.
Against the Russian mafia.
It's not enough to bankrupt anybody or anything. Somehow, the Flapjack, all three, how many? I don't know which.
There are
section
3
of the
total.
Flapjack. Yeah. So they're still all standing, but Precious, now with, less bandages, but still kind of burned, gets a really nice big paycheck, and Sean gets a good cut of it. And things might be looking up.
Sean went toe to toe with the Russian mafia in court and won?
Hell yeah, buddy.
Oh, it was a
Damn.
pretty cut and dry case of,
He's-
violation of regulations.
He's good at his job. I like it. Hey, Cody.
So Cody, after a few weeks, or after the Russian mob litigation, Cody was working in his job as a independent contractor, mechanic, maintenance person, and the company that he worked for was shut down, and he lost his job because, unbeknownst to a majority of the town, the HQ that he worked for, which was called the Waffle Corporation, was actually a subsidiary of Flapjacks as well. They did a little branding switch up there, and so it was kind of, a moot point. But yeah, they closed down the Waffle Corporation, and Cody lost his job. And so he has been doing literally whatever he can. He has actually been going around, and for a while he went around and he actually tried to find Chub Chub to get Chub Chub to start working corners again, but he couldn't find Chub Chub. So for a while there, he was kind of shit out of luck. But yeah, that's it.
Winnie.
So when he arrives home to Portland, she's got a pretty decent little apartment where she has like a permanent space. So she's just waiting for her papers to come through so she can head out to her next assignment. And she gets a call from the agency saying, "Hey, just so you know, this is a super long-term assignment, so you might want to make all things that are currently permanent in your life not permanent. You're going to be there a while. We got a long con. So you got to you got to make sure all your loose ends are tied up." So she spends the day calling her landlord and asking to end the lease soon, and she's got to pay a bit extra to end the lease in the middle of the lease time frame, but with the prospect of finding a place to call her own in a career that she genuinely enjoys. She has sold her car on Craigslist very quickly in a very strange fashion, broken her lease, and set up a friend to come and sell all of her furniture on Craigslist for her while she's gone. A FedEx shipment arrives same day. It's got her plane ticket, her new passport and driver's license, and a manila envelope with the whole backstory and everything. A picture of a really nice looking dude and a very cute corgi as the very long term assignment that she's going to have. And with a slightly bolstered bank account and no collateral to her name, she heads out to the airport and heads out to her assignment.
This one is, in my opinion, as the player, bad for Billy. I mean, his grandson was a handyman. Very good handyman at his job. There was nothing wrong with the house. There was something wrong with Cody's grandfather. He was slightly senile and had dementia. And Billy was taking advantage of that, pretending like he was fixing the house up and trying to get on his good side. Billy was not a good person.
This next scene opens up actually in front of Winnie's home. Strangely enough, her Craigslist ad for her car was answered very quickly. And standing at the door is a middle-aged, just kind of plainclothes man. He's got a toothpick in his mouth. They exchange some words, and she's able to sell him this car very quickly. No need to worry about any paperwork or anything else like that. It was just real quick cash under the table. It was great to get rid of it so fast. Guy goes out, looks back and forth down the block, and takes from like inside his slightly oversized coat a couple new license plates, screws them into the license plate holder, front and back, peels off any stickers that are on them, just kind of cleans it up, starts driving, stops in front of this building, picks up one person, drives a little bit more, picks up another person, and both people get into the back seat. The one guy, after driving around for a bit, they're just kind of staring out the window. The one pulls out a phone, moves some things around on the phone a little bit, turns to his friend, puts his hand out in the middle of the seat with the phone in landscape orientation, and says, "Is this the guy?" and presses play. Have you been hurt at work? Are you in a car accident? I can get you money. Call me now. And the other guy says, "It is him." Scene.
Damn.
Oh no. So Cody's on hard times for a little bit until he realizes he made a deal with Sean to acquire his business. And because they shook hands, that is a legally binding contract. So he goes to Sean, and Sean, being a lawyer, understands. Maybe. I don't know. He probably understands. And so maybe they cut an additional deal or something, but Cody starts running the business, and it goes well for a while. And then Cody's grandfather passes away from dementia. And Cody is just stricken with grief, and his job performance falters and fails, and he gets depressed, and then the business starts to go under, and eventually it collapses, and Cody is left on the streets once again. And that's how Cody lives out the rest of his days.
You don't have any more dice left?
Nope.
No! It can't end like that.
Okay. How are we going to do this? So when he arrives at her next contract, she's not Winnie, she's Ginny. And she arrives at this newly constructed, like in a tract home, new neighborhood. And there's a man named Peter standing outside, with a very cute dog, cute little corgi, waiting on the curb, waiting for her to pull in. She pulls into the driveway and gets out of the car and immediately already knows what she's supposed to do. She embraces the man, pets the dog, acts like they haven't seen each other in a long time, gets the stuff out of her car and heads inside, where once they close the door, they shake each other's hands, say, "Hi, I'm Winnie, Ginny, I guess. This is you're Peter. Okay, great. The dog, have we picked a name for the dog yet? That wasn't in the paperwork. We'll figure that out later." They go and sleep in their separate rooms, study up on their personas, and Ginny is just waiting to hear what her new job is in town.
This one is Billy selling the goods he's stolen from this is actually a little bit of a flashback one. This is Billy selling some goods that he's stolen from another family to a fence that he's worked with a lot. And they have like a very jovial conversation, like, "Oh, how is everything going? Like, you still doing the construction thing on the side? Blah, 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 blah." because they've been working together for a long time. And this guy tells him, "Hey, there's there's a job that I heard about that I think you'd be great for. It's this old guy that has this collection of like rare, one of a kind, like ancient Russian dolls. So that die was him getting the beat on where to find those dolls. I know it's supposed to be Aftermath, but
I dig it.
Sean?
Some good news for a change. Call comes in. Unrecognized number, but Sean's got the law on his side, so he's not worried about any scams or anything like that. So he picks it up. He says, "Hello." Yeah, or hello. Yeah. Do I know you? Can I help you? Hey, yeah. I think I was supposed to drop off some of these dolls or something. Can you maybe come and pick them up? Being ecstatic and hearing, yes, absolutely. Tell me when and where. Yeah, all right. Meet us at the corner of and this place, and you just be there right on time, and we'll get these dolls out of here for you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that it's finally happening. And he hangs up the phone. And he is ecstatic and overjoyed. And on the other end of the phone, we see the same man hang up the phone. Did he buy it? He will be there.
Last die, Winnie.
All right. Well, so a couple days pass at her new place. Her and Peter, later revealed to be Jerome, not Peter, have been scheduled to make certain public appearances down at the local diner, at the community center, the Blue Water Inn, taking Bobo the dog for a walk.
Oh, Bobo.
Oh, Bobo. And she's still waiting to hear back from the agency what her job is going to be. And waiting and waiting. And Peter's already gotten his assignment. He's going to be a high school teacher, science teacher. He's got the degree for it, so he's more than qualified. And yep. And here's Ginny with her master's degree in psychology, just kind of wasting away in a continual con job through her agency. It's really, really interesting work for her, though, so she's enjoying it. But then she finally gets the call what her job is. She's picking up roadkill. This is Badger country.
Yeah.
She's the new head of taking care of roadkill. And if you don't know what they do with roadkill, they burn it. And this is a long game for her.
Smash cut to maybe the second week on the job. And Billy's voice ringing through her head saying, "It's trash day, Winnie!" Over and over and over and over again. This one is Billy going to the building where Sean works with the duffel bag in hand and a giant smile on his face. He presses the call buzzer to go into the building, and he gets buzzed in, and he goes and takes the staircase because he never takes the elevator, and gets to the floor where Sean's office is, comes out, and standing in the hallway is the aforementioned man that Sean was supposed to meet. And Billy's face just drops. Because the same fence also knew a forger. And Billy had sold the Russian mafia a fake set of those dolls. He tries to run, but they're pretty fast. And when they catch him, things don't go too well for him. We'll just leave it at that.
The last scene opens on a darkened alley that is, for being midday, still pretty dark. It hasn't rained in maybe 3 or 4 days, and yet somehow it's still just damp. Lying face down in the alley is Sean. Slowly coming back to consciousness. He kind of like tries to get himself up, and he twists and turns, and he is in excruciating pain. And he realizes that he can't move his legs. Both of his legs have been completely and utterly broken. He has nothing on him except for, luckily, his watch. Luckily, because he had saved up enough money to get a fancy smartwatch, one that could make emergency phone calls. And so he struggles and reaches and somehow manages to hit the right buttons and dials after a few minutes. And a voice on the other end greets him, to which Sean says, "Help. I've been injured." Scene.
Oh my god. I love the long play. I love it.
It's very good.
I love it. That's gonna do it for Smash Cut, guys.
Holy shit.
I loved the episode. It started out a little slow, but it got a little crazy. But like the aftermath was so much better for me.
Mm-hmm.
It was so much more entertaining. Not that it wasn't before, but it was more, you know?
Just more.
It was such a tonal shift.
It was. It really was.
It usually is, especially when like you're kind of forced to go darker.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, that's the name of the game.
That is crazy. Anyway, let's go around the horn again. Let everybody know that maybe wasn't here at the beginning or that is here now or came in late. Who we all are, what characters we played, and feel free to pitch anything you've got coming up.
Go ahead, Joe.
I guess it's me. It usually
It is
doesn't
you.
start with me, so I'm not used to that. Hello, I'm Joe, and I was Sean Masterson or Masterson. I don't know. Something like that. Esquire. The Esquire is important, though. You should remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I am back on the internet, so you can find me on Twitter at NationofJoeTTV. I tweet funny things sometimes and will post hopefully good timed updates on things that I'm doing, including things here on Nat 20. The next few things for me personally will be the continuation of Carnal House, a very intense run through of, is it Tomb of Annihilation? Is that correct?
Tomb of Horrors.
Tomb of Horrors. Tomb of Horrors. There's so many different tombs in the world. But yes, we're going to be continuing that, and then there's another one of these fun things coming up as well next week, so looking forward to that. Otherwise, I will take the opportunity now to wish everyone a happy and healthy and safe Thanksgiving if you are celebrating all of that, but please make sure that you stay safe, wear your mask, etc., etc. Don't stretch out your groups. Please be safe. I love you all.
Very good, very good. Once again, I am Tyrant. You can find me everywhere at Dr. Tyrant. I am a GM host, staff member, and player for TPK Roleplay. I'm going to be doing more content in the next week or so here on Nat 20, starting tomorrow with Tides of Retribution, which I'll let Ash talk about because it's her thing. And then I'll also be back with two other TPK members for the Thanksgiving Smash Cut, which is a week from today. Week from today, right?
Yeah, next Monday.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, come around for both of those upcoming one shots. And if you want to see some more TTRPG and blah blah, related content, TPK also streams literally every day.
Every day.
Apparently, it's a new thing. every day, but the holidays. So yeah, come check us out. I host 2 shows, so it's a blast. But yeah, over to Ash.
Hi, I am Ash. Go by Ash and Rabbit here on Twitch and Twitter. I played Winnie/Ginny here for this fun little episode. It was a blast. Oh, I also played Shonda. I loved Shonda. In the middle of that first conversation, I was like, man, why isn't this the character that I'm playing? It was very good. It was very good. Very entertaining. As far as what's coming up next, I do have a one-shot that I'm running tomorrow, and I'm really excited. I've been working really hard to prepare for it. We've got Saint playing. We've got Dr. Tyrant playing. We're going to have Chum back in the seat. And then we'll also have Osira X Franco playing with us as well. I am elated, excited, nervous, all of the fun words. It should be fun. I'm really excited. I don't want to kill anybody, but who knows? It might happen. I don't know.
Okay, why you gotta put that? Why do you gotta put fear? Why do you gotta give me the fear?
No, you're gonna be fine. It's okay. Bring a cleric or not.
I am bringing a cleric. Hi,
Also
I'm
Sundays, Morningstar.
Yeah, that's true. I was gonna pitch Morningstar anyway. So yeah, I'm DMF Saint. I run this shit show over here on Nat 20. You can find me on my channel as a variety streamer at twitch.tv/dmfsaint. The predominant things that happen over there, we do a community happy hour every Friday. There's alcohol involved in Jackbox Games. We also do a beverage education show every Saturday, starting, I think it's going to have to be 3 o'clock because of some things that have changed with my mother's situation. Next Saturday at 3 o'clock, the episode is about gin. I talked them into trusting me. There's a couple people that didn't want to do gin, but they will.
I'm scared.
Yeah, and then here on Nat 20, we've obviously got the things that have already been mentioned. Tide of Retribution tomorrow, DM'd by Ash. We've got the second part of Tomb of Horrors on Saturday after Drink or Be Gone on my channel, and then Morning Star on Sunday. The party is wrapping up in Barovia after doing their little loot run through Castle Ravenloft, finishing up all the little things they want to take care of. And
We're so rich now.
You're so rich now.
So rich.
I'm rich, bitch.
So rich.
10 levels of no loot at all, and suddenly, please have fun in the castle. Yeah.
They find all the riches in the castle.
We
yeah,
found the treasury.
They found. Okay, everybody that is actively playing Curse of Strahd earmuffs.
Did they? Well, okay.
Yes.
Did they?
They found. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lots of good
Yeah.
goodies. Good fun
Yep.
times.
They found it all.
Thorough.
Well, we did it. I'll tell you in the after show how we did it. It was kind of fun. So anyway, that's going to be it for us. Thank you guys for tuning in to Smash Cut. We will see you for the next Smash Cut on next Monday. Hopefully we'll see you before then for Ash's thing or for any of the other stuff. So take care, guys. Bye. Be safe, wear a mask, stay socially distanced, all that fun stuff.
Yes, please.
Yes.